I've done it. It's finished. It's over. Oh. Hard Kill. Hard Kill is a 2020 movie directed by Matt Eskandari. Oh boy. Written by Chris Lamont and Joe Russo. He's not one of the Russo brothers or anything like that. Thank goodness. It's starring Bruce Willis, Jesse Metcalf. Metcalf? Metcalf? I don't know how to pronounce that. Eva Marie. It's got a dude named Texas Battle in it. Yeah, that's his name. He's in Trauma Center as one of the dumb bad guys. It's even got the dumb bad guy from fucking the previous one, Survive the Night. He was one of the dumb criminals, but he was one of the smarter. He's the smarter of the two dumb criminals. So, yay, recycling. Guess how this movie starts? Oh wait, just guess. If you were to say it starts with action and excitement and all that kind of shit happening, you'd be right. And then guess what happens? Yep, it goes back in time, so the rest of the movie is going to be spent leading up to that. Wow, Matt Eskandari doesn't like tension. In fact, he takes a shit on tension and suspense and action and direction. And he must get the stupidest, lamest script writers. This one even has two writers. Previous two movies had one writer. This one has two. And it's worse. Worse. Because there's many reasons why it's worse, but let's start with the fact that there's two people that are dead inside in this movie. Two. One is Bruce Willis, who's obviously there for a paycheck, does the bare minimum. He's barely in this fucking movie. The other one is Eva Marie. Eva Marie used to wrestle for the WWE. She is the only wrestler I've ever seen where she sucked so bad the crowd chanted, "What was that? What was that?" And you can pretty much chant that about her acting too. Barely any emotion there. She obviously went to the Bruce Willis school of not giving a fuck. I think they all went to that school. Let me just get through the gist of this fleet and then we'll fucking... the gist... How do I break this down? Alright, Bruce Willis, he has a daughter in this movie. And she steals this artificial intelligence thing because she wants to test it in the field. And so takes it to this terrorist guy named the Pardoner. And now they would need the passcode from Bruce Willis in order to fucking, set this thing going and fucking change history and shit. Or, change the world, whatever. But Bruce Willis, he hires Jesse Metcalf, to grab his team, to a bunch of betrayers, jobbers, and Eva Marie, to kind of protect him and to take out the Pardoner, who shot Jesse Metcalf in the back years ago. There are things these movies have in common. One, they're all bad. Two, everyone in them is dumb. Three, just like the previous two movies, the lead baddie is so uncharismatic and lame. Like, he has the fucking charisma of a silent fart. Yeah. You see fucking Jesse's team, and I'm like, alright, which one's dying first? Ah, yeah, it'll be the one that doesn't want to do the mission. Yep. Which one's going to betray them? Well, it's probably not going to be Eva Marie, because the guy didn't want to do the mission. By the way, I'm going to spoil the fuck out of this. Do you care? I spoiled the other two. I'm going to spoil this one too. Fuck this. It wasn't going to be Eva Marie that betrays the team, because her brother is the one who didn't want to come on the mission, and he dies. So she wants the revenge and shit. No. But, so that leaves the other guy in the four-man team, who's probably going to be like, oh, I'm going to take their deal. And guess what? He's going to get shot. And here's two things that are stupid. Oh, one's just a theory of mine. These movies only got funded because, for some weird reason, they probably managed to get Bruce Willis attached. And the director's like, we got Bruce Willis. And they're like, here's some money, make the fucking movie. It's the only way I can explain this trilogy of ass butter got fucking made. Guess what they don't have in this movie as well? Cell phone coverage. How convenient. Yep. You know, yeah, this movie definitely could have been set in the past a lot cheaper, because it's set in this fucking big dilapidated fucking factory building or some shit, which looks old as fuck. So we probably could have had them all wear 70s, 80s costumes, something like that. Then you wouldn't have to worry about cell phone coverage and shit. No, you've got to have that in there, which just makes it sound fucking stupid. It's what makes modern horror movies bad, when they contrive some way for the cell phone coverage to be non-existent. And this is the same shit. Another annoying thing is, when Bruce Willis, Jesse Metcalfe, Eva Marie and the team, along with Texas Battle, go to this place where they think the partner's going to turn up, the partner already has a sniper there waiting. And he doesn't shoot any of them. If you're there scoping the place out because the partner's going to arrive, hey boss, do I shoot them? Oh, you can't. No fucking cell phone coverage. Alright, walkie-talkie then. Hey boss, do I fucking kill these guys? Yeah. Leave Bruce Willis alive. We'll pick him up later. So stupid. Here's another thing that's stupid. Bruce Willis's daughter in this movie, it's not really his daughter in real life, it's just his daughter in the movie. She creates this artificial intelligence, right, that can make life better and all this kind of bullshit, you know. It's like the writers saw like 3 episodes of Person of Interest and thought, oh, I can do that. So, but she wants to test it in the field. So she steals it and brings it to the partner, and they test it, bringing down an aeroplane full of people to crash, right? But then the rest of the movie, they need Bruce Willis because he's got a fail-safe password that they can't log into. And I'm just like, what? You already tested it. It's been tested. You've already used it. There's a point in this movie where I even stopped taking notes. Like, it felt to me like there was one secondary henchman to the pardoner who seemingly vanishes. I don't even know if he dies or not. Maybe he did, maybe he doesn't. He's replaced by some Asian lady with little explanation. I'm like, well, she's good and all, but what happened to the other dude? Did he die? I wasn't going to rewind it to figure it out. In fact, and just like the previous movie, I stopped taking notes at one point because I'm just like, I don't want to have to pause it, type a note out, and continue watching the fucking movie because it's just going to prolong it. I took breaks. In fact, this review would have been done straight after the movie like the previous two, except I had to get drunk to fucking watch this. This is the worst one of the three. Talk about not learning from any of your mistakes in the first two fucking movies, Mr. Matt Eskenbari. Far out, man. Starts the movie the same way. Hires bad actors. I'm sure good character actors aren't that expensive to hire. They blew the budget on Bruce Willis and Eva Marie probably. The good guy has no charisma as well, Jesse Metcalfe. Bruce Willis has no charisma. In fact, he's got no soul. Surely he sold it somewhere to someone. Eva Marie, same. No one is good in this movie. No one. This manages to have worse acting than the previous two. Stretches incredulity. Why would the pardoner be going to this whole building where there's so many exits and windows and things to hide behind? You know, why wouldn't you choose a more secure location? Why is this movie that's touted as an action flick so bereft of action? Is pew 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 pew. Lots of minutes of talking. Pew 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 pew. Lots of talking. Pew pew pew. Talking. Pew, pew. Oh, I don't want to see them talk. The actions. You just see a couple of the action scenes and you realise why there aren't that many of them. They fucking suck. Everything about this movie sucked. Hard Kill gets a 0 out of 10. There's nothing to recommend you to this movie. There's nothing good about it. I gave the other two 1s, and I'm confused as to why now. I can't think of anything good about those either. At least they were 90 minutes. This one's closer to 100. It's over. This Matt Eskenbari Bruce Willis trilogy of crap is finished. I'm done. There's no more. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Are there any more bad Bruce Willis movies? I need a Willis break. I want to watch something else next. I'm done. Me and Bruce Willis, we're broken up. Give me a like. Dislike, share and subscribe, all that shit. Follow me on the Tweety, the link's down below. I'll see you next time. Let's go, Thanks, Bruce. Thank you also, Matt Eskenbari.